your forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
A lot of cloud cover around the area again. As we kind of told you, don't expect a lot of sunshine this week, and that is definitely playing out here for us again on this Tuesday. Temperatures, pretty comfortable, close to where they should be for this time of the year, with highs that were in the mid-30s earlier. Now down to 31, Effingham 30 in Champaign and in Springfield tonight with wind chills. Not looking too bad for us. If you are heading out and about tonight, be on the lookout for maybe some patchy fog and a few flurries as well. We're going to be forecasting maybe a little better chance of some wintry precip by the end of the week. We'll talk about that coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
We begin tonight with breaking news. A twin-engine plane crashed this afternoon in Sangamon County.
It happened 7 miles southeast of Springfield, just east of Lake Springfield. It was headed for the Abraham Lincoln Capital Airport, coming from Huntsville, Alabama. WCIA 3's Mark Maxwell is at the scene now live. Mark, what can you tell us?
Jennifer, good evening. We're just, as you mentioned, on the outskirts of the mouth of this scene here. There are behind me some first responder vehicles, fire and police, as they make their way to this farm field behind us here. This was just on the outskirts of a residential neighborhood, and as you mentioned, there does seem to be a still active scene behind us. We have some scenes from the other side here for security purposes. Law enforcement has secured the perimeter and has not allowed us any closer, but from what we can tell, they've set up some large high beam lights. They appear to be setting up shop for a while. As you mentioned as well, the FAA giving us early indications that this was a small private plane that took off from Huntsville, Alabama, in this field on its way to land in Springfield just after 3 o'clock this afternoon. Local county law enforcement does plan to hold a press conference in about 45 minutes. We don't know yet what information we may get, but again, they're setting up this scene here. We hope to have more information. Still no word on a number of passengers, no word on their potential condition. We're still awaiting all of those details, but for now, reporting live just south of Springfield, Mark Maxwell, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Mark, get back to us if you hear anything new. Thank you. Our other top story tonight, health officials say they are monitoring the risk of the coronavirus spreading in central Illinois.
The virus has killed more than 100 people in China, and there are at least 5 diagnosed cases in the U.S. WCIA 3's Jen Lask spoke to the U of I health officials about precautionary steps they're taking.
At the heart of the outbreak, Wuhan, a city of millions, is in lockdown. Now, Hong Kong's leader says it will block access to mainland China as the U.S. government prepares to airlift citizens out of Wuhan on Wednesday. In Champaign-Urbana, doctors are on alert.
We do not wait and never have waited for instructions on going ahead and moving forward with working with our local partners.
U of I health officials know of nearly 150 connections to Wuhan and dozens more to the Hubei province at large. Doctors say it takes about 10 to 14 days for symptoms to emerge, and students have now been back on campus from winter break for roughly a week. McKinley health officials say they did have one scare with a student from Wuhan.
Did not have the fever level that was of concern, did not evolve at all. They just basically had a cold with a little bit of a cough. And so they never met the threshold.
McKinley health officials say some students didn't travel over break, and others are staying home from classes, monitoring symptoms, or wearing surgical masks when they're around other people. Those masks are in high demand. It's been the same answer at multiple stores. They can't keep the masks on the shelves, and they're not alone.
We just put an order in yesterday through Amazon to try to get more surgical masks.
But as doctors and scientists race to contain this strain of the coronavirus, they aren't losing their focus on the flu.
You do not want your hospitals and clinics to be inundated with flu while we're trying to deal with something else.
They say doctors will be checking patients for the flu before moving to the possibility of the coronavirus. In Champaign, Jen Lask, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Senators Dick Durbin and Tammy Duckworth joined more than 30 Democratic senators in calling for updates on the spread of the virus. They want to know about its severity, the screening process at airports, and how health workers are being prepared to handle it. Of the 5 known cases in the U.S., 1 is in Chicago. Now for an update, crews are tearing up a parking lot to make way for the new downtown hotel in Champaign. It'll be at the corner of Neal and Hill between Neal Street Blues and Sticky Rice. The 132-room hotel will have the Marriott Aloft brand. Doug Altenberger is the developer. He was on the Fighting Illini basketball team for 5 years in the mid-'80s. This will be his first development in the Champaign area.
So many people just want the ability to stay in a room, throw their stuff on the bed, and then go get something to eat across the street rather than having to get back in their car and drive somewhere. So there appears to be very high demand for downtown type of hotels.
City leaders say the hotel will attract more customers to businesses downtown. It's expected to be finished sometime around the middle of next year. The Landmark Hotel in Urbana is off the market today.
The city of Urbana announced the Landmark has been sold to Icon Hospitality, and they're planning to move on the project quickly. WCIA 3's Andy Olson is live there in Urbana. And Andy, this hotel's been closed since 2015. It's been passed around a lot.
Yeah, absolutely, Jennifer. The most recently it was sold was actually just last year at the beginning of 2019. But the city says that their current plans to have renovation on the site done within 2 years. Now that renovation is set to cost $15 million. It would turn the old building into the Hilton Tapestry Urbana Landmark Hotel. That price mark is less than what previous owners have estimated the renovations to be. Most recently, a Maryland-based developer was set to do the entire renovation. Some people are weary of another different owner coming in. One person who often passes by the building thinks a hotel in this area should be able to work.
I think so. I think so. If they upgrade a little bit, but keep the historical around it, like the markings right here. I mean, that's just gorgeous.
The Mississippi-based Thrash Group backed out of their deal to buy the hotel early last year. They had won a September 2018 auction for it. Now, in their statement, the new owners mentioned they wanted to keep the hotel's distinct historic features when they renovate it. Now, Mayor Diane Wolf-Marlin says that this is going to be the biggest reinvestment into the site in 35 years. Live in Urbana, Andy Olson, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, let's get started. Thank you, Andy. Now, Mayor Marlin believes more can be done in the area than just reopening the hotel. She said in the city's statement, quote, "This project is the first step in the transformation of the 16-acre Lincoln Square site."
One college is helping its students with trade jobs. Our new law is helping them make sure the future workers are prepared.
Plus, the fire department is getting tens of thousands of dollars from a city, but it's not a grant, what they went to court over.